Why do you think men fall apart so fast when they cheat? Or why do you think they're so bad at it?
We always been bad at that because we don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that.
You don't feel like there's nothing wrong with cheating?
No, we don't until we get caught. That's why we bad at it. See, if you're good at it and you know it's a consequence to it, then you're gonna be real good at it. First babies when they was graduating from high school.
Wow.
But my her little cousin couldn't get none because they got pregnant. They started like locking her up and you can't go out, you can't do this.
Right.
You're like, they all having fun having sex, and I can't even get none because they all pregnant.
Right.
So then she said, and this is the crazy part. I'm gonna give you a little bit of it. So she got married after she had my brother, but not by his dad. And she's married, and my auntie, which becomes my auntie sooner, which is her homegirl, says while she's married, at home with her son and husband, but that's not his baby. Hey, Vernell is in town.
Oh, no.
From Job Corps. And my mama say, girl, you know I'm married, I can't. Auntie say, don't worry about it. I'm gonna come over there and tell your husband, me, you, and the boys finna go hang out.
Ooh, Auntie.
Cold-blooded with this Mac. And this mama giving it to me though.
Right.
Giving it to me direct. So she like, they come over, they pull a move on him.
Oh, no.
Go to L.A. Auntie say she got her brother upstairs. Go get some 12-pack of Slit Small Liquor Bull. Go back upstairs, talk a minute, and hello.
Here you go.
Hello. I'll let you add it up. You understand me? I'm just giving you a little bit of it, but the smart mind can figure out what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So when I was talking to my mother, for her to be able to explain that to me, it helped me understand. It helped me understand why I am the love child. That's who I am. I am the love child. And I never understood it until she explained that to me. And then she passed away, and I always go back to it, and I'm able to listen to it. I'd be laughing and smiling because we had so many fun moments on that conversation that I can reflect on.
Yeah.
I'm getting teary-eyed right now.
Thank you for sharing that. That is so beautiful.
That's real shit.
That's beautiful. So do you think women cheat better than men?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting to hear that it's beautiful, right? And he shares a sort of touching story and remembrance of his mother. But you know who was actually really crying over the situation? The young man that decided to marry a woman who already has a child that was not his own. And then just to have the auntie come in there and lie to him about where they going so that she, Snoop's mother, can meet the guy from Job Corps. And then Snoop is born. If you ain't assessing their friends as well as their family members and conducting the overall picture of them and their influences around them, you are absolutely bugging. Don't end up like Snoop's, I guess, ex-stepfather because the girl who's the apple of your eye got a sister that's a thought. Let's keep going.
Y'all good as a mother. Our shit break down quick. All right, look, I'm gonna tell, the homie gonna give it up. Well, look, I just don't want to be in bad favor with you. Because let me tell you, a nigga that will tell on you. That Nelly will tell on your motherfucking ass. That nigga will tell and he don't give a fuck. What? And Nelly and my wife is the same sign. So this the type of nigga he is. Boss lady, he ain't finna be fucking with nobody while he with me. I'm telling. If he look at I'm telling. I'm calling and I'm telling. I'll be doing the show and I'm backstage, I'm hanging out with the dancers and shit, and be like, I'm calling boss lady. Man, I don't care. These is my dancers. I'm calling her. Hey, y'all get away from me. Get on out here. I'm like, but that's a real friend, though.
That's a real friend.
A real friend don't want to ever fall out with your wife.
Right.
A man that don't give a fuck about your wife don't care about you.
Ooh.
And that's period, point blank. If your friend is afraid of your wife and respects your wife, he love the fuck out of you.
It is interesting to me within the dichotomy of like men and women today, how they can laugh at the auntie being a homewrecker, but Snoop's friend Nelly gets praise for being that guy to hold him accountable, right? And report back to Snoop's wife. But comparisons aside, at a fundamental level, I understand what Snoop is saying right here about his boy, and I agree with him. Men who genuinely care about their brothers will hold each other accountable. Accountable to your fitness goals, accountable to your money goals, accountable to your real estate goals, your tax goals, and also accountable to your marriage goals, if that's what you choose. Someone who's not just going to ride for you when things is easy, but then also check you if you're going against your word. It's not an easy thing to do when push comes to shove, because a lot of people will kick accountability down the road, especially when it refers to themselves, but also when it refers to someone that is close with them in their life. But I think that those are the best friends, right? That don't kick it down the road, because that is real loyalty.
Any that don't respect your wife and on some bullshit. See, because guess what? Wifey know all of my homies, how they get down, how they move. She know everything about all of them. She know the ones that play. She know the ones that got women. She know the ones that got wives. And I know we've been together so long, it's like we can just look at each other and be like, and this over here again. Well, goddamn it, shit, I can't help it because he ain't got no woman.
Right.
I got you, baby.
Right. Right. That's wild. Why do you think men fall apart so fast when they cheat? Or why do you think they're so bad at it?
We always been bad at that because we don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that.
You don't feel like there's nothing wrong with cheating?
No, we don't until we get caught. That's why we bad at it. See, if you're good at it and you know it's a consequence to it, then you're going to be real good at it. I shouldn't have gave you that jewel, but I gave it to you. And you're going to be using my shit on niggas. Look, get your ass out of here. I talked to Uncle Snoop, nigga. He told me what you doing on suck ass. Get your ass up my face. I can see you right now loading up all my game on these soft ass.
Let me tell you.
You're going to be popping on this. Out of here.
I'm going to leave a link to this video down in the description box in case you wanted to see all of the gems that were dropped. Nevertheless, there was one other highlight that I wanted to go over when they were speaking about promiscuity in modern women today.
Some of us is private. When you get a man privately, he's doing all of that great stuff you said. But who gonna do it publicly? Who gonna feel good about it?
Right.
Who gonna stand on it and it's a part of their everyday mechanism? That's the difference. Like we get projections off of what people think you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like if you ask me now, they're really taking the masculinity out of men.
Ooh, please tell me more.
Yeah, I look at commercials. I look at everything that comes on TV, movies, TV shows, and it's always including some form of having a black man not as strong as he could be. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
they're trying to condition us, baby.
We showing different sides and different elements of the black man, which is cool. But when you pushing this as the front and forgetting that this is always the lead. Because without this, we can't reproduce. Hello? We can't continue to bring tribes of generations into this world.
Yeah.
When this ain't in the front.
I'm happy that Uncle Snoop can get up on here and say these things like that, especially coming from an older generation, because he's seen the complete transition. And this is coming from a gangster rapper back into the 90s. So he's definitely seen the transition. Nevertheless, though, the amount of women, modern day women today, that'll say something like, you know, we should be afforded X because we give life, without a understanding that giving life is a two-party street. We both give life. You harbor life. We both create life. You can't create life without our seed. But he's 1,000% right, is that the nuances within the way that the media communicates this begins to bastardize the role of men within society while propagating women. What I'm not trying to say is that it's bad that we propagate women and the mindset of them. However, I do think that it's bad if you're not valuing the other side as much, and the pendulum has just swung to the far opposite side. Let's proceed.
This is in the front. I got 10 grandbabies.
Dang.
Because this is the man.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And my boys, men. And my daughter just brought home a beautiful baby girl.
Okay.
You understand me? So but reproduction, like to be able to say that it started from the man being up front with the woman having babies that had babies that are going to continue to have babies.
Yeah.
Because the man is up front.
That's so good. So do you feel like, I always say on my platform that promiscuity will lower a woman's value. And it sounds like one of the reasons why you chose your wife is because she wasn't giving it up to everybody. She was exclusive. It was hard to get to her.
They were
You
high
actually
school
had
sweethearts.
to be and do certain things in order to win her affinities, essentially, right? Do you feel like that is lost in 2025? Or should women be this liberated, sexually free, open,
Well, you got to
vibe?
think about, you're going to grow old.
Yeah.
You don't want to see all that when you my age. You don't want to look back at all that when you grandma. Grandma, I just seen a movie with you where you was grandma. I seen a picture with you with baby. How you get a hold? It's the thing called Google. They know how to find everything. They found a video of you doing this, grandma. So it's all about, how do you want to continue? How do you want to end? And what do you want to be remembered as? Like, everything I've done, I'm proud of.
I know that's right. Me too.
No matter what, if you say it's bad, I was proud of it. I did it, and I would do it again.
Right. No regrets.
What's funny about that is it actually had me think of, you guys remember the Freaknik documentary? Let me put this on the screen so we can just look at this real quick. There was a Freaknik documentary that came out on Hulu. All right. I want to say, this is back in 2024. And when it first came out, it got so much press. And you had these Gen X ladies sweating because they was like, oh God, like I remember seeing a big ass camcorder on someone's shoulder. But I never thought that the footage was going to show up anywhere. Anyway, so the documentary came out and it wasn't as much content or footage of actually showing and embarrassing people, right? But that's what it made me think of, is that, back then, at least there wasn't the internet. So if they were doing a thing, it was a lot more undercover, as opposed to now, the things that you would see or be embarrassed about in a Freaknik documentary, you can find that on so many young ladies' social media profiles today. They push the content. They advertise it themselves. But Snoop is 1,000% right there, is that so many of them are not thinking about long term. They're not thinking about building a future. They're not thinking about potential legacy. They're only focused on the short term, the here and the now. The bag, the attention, the validation. Tomorrow is not even in the equation for them.
None.
Not a single one.
Nope. They always say, well, Snoop, if you could go back and change, if you could, the old Snoop could go back and change, talk to the little Snoop, what would he tell him? Nothing. I tell him, nigga, you fucking it up. Keep going, nigga. You finna get to where I'm at.
I know that's right.
Why would I break the matrix? It's already created. Like, whatever happened that happened was meant to happen. I feel like God put his angels through things that he know that they can handle. He's not going to put them on something that they can't fly away to and get to. I feel like I've been given a lot because I'm like the chosen one, a child of God that is protected because of the things that I've been going through and the things that I have to go through to be an example for those who follow.
Yeah. Have you ever felt misunderstood inside of being that unapologetic?
Oh, yeah. A lot of times because I don't explain myself. I ain't really good at that. You know what I'm saying? What's understood.
I'm finding it so interesting, his body language throughout this. Did you guys notice that he's not actually speaking to her, right? She's speaking to him and he's just forward. I wonder what that is. Like, what's that's coming from? You guys leave it down in the comment box down below. What does that type of body language say?
It don't need to be explained. I feel like what I do is done. And a lot of times people be wanting more than, well, explain yourself or tell me why. Or why did you? I don't have to.
Maybe it's just high
I don't
shit.
answer to you.
Okay, so I feel like in 2025, people have misunderstood what it means to be a wife from a man's perspective. And I'm talking about a wife, whether married or unmarried. What does a wife look like? What is the essence of a wife?
The essence of a wife is to be a version of you, but be herself. And to also be as strong as you, and to be weak, and to be supportive through anything and all things. Like, to show vulnerability, to show that she's a human, and to also be able to support her with whatever she's doing and going through. It can't be a one-way street. It's got to be whatever she loves. Like, for example, right? This is the best example of me and my wife. So it was a part of my life where I was infatuated with pimping. Like, fully infatuated.
Like real life
like,
pimping.
Like, infatuated with it to where I got involved. Like, I started hanging with pimps. I started dressing like them. I started going to players' balls. I started, like, because as a kid, that was a superhero to us.
Mm.
Because the pimp had the car, the girls, the money, the slick talk. His hair was right. His clothes was fly. He had everything. So I was infatuated with that. And I was like into it, made movies and all types of stuff for like 3 years straight. And my wife didn't say a word. On my 35th birthday party, she threw me a players ball birthday party and invited all of the pimps and all of the just supportive.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe 2 years ago, my wife decides to buy a strip club and have a male exotic night.
Oh.
Hello. Frequently. So what do? Do I say, what the hell is you doing? I support. I show up. I throw money in the air. You understand what I'm saying? I support. Because she supported me
Yes.
when I was going through something that I wanted to get off, that I felt like it was fun and it was fly. So this is something that she enjoys. She enjoys having the women and the men dance, and people come to her clubs and they enjoy themselves and they get to have a good time. And it's her world. Like you would think it's my world because of the music and the things that I've done, but no. And it shocked me that she bought the motherfucker. Because I was like, a strip club? Oh, wow, honey. I'll support it.
That's so dope. That's so dope. And I feel like
All right, guys, I'm gonna stop the content right here. I want to hear what you guys think about this down in the comment box down below. Sounds like to me that due to some of his behaviors while he was younger and married, he kind of feels bad for it. So now in this new family man image, he's allowing his wife to have a lot more decision rights in doing whatever the hell that she wants to do. Being infatuated with pimping while married, while a world-renowned rapper, just sounds absolutely incredible. Like, it makes no damn sense why you would risk that. Maybe he's saying that he wasn't doing it, but he just liked the culture. But anyway, that's the highlight that I wanted to go through here today. Guys, let me know down in the comment box down below. What is it that you feel about the comments that he's saying in regards to promiscuity, the comments in regards to who cheats more, men or women, who is more successful to do it? Also, too, this whole thing at the end with this pimping shit, because there's a lot of people that say or liking pimping to like slave owning, pimping prostitution to slave owning, whereas slave owning is full, complete ownership, legal ownership of someone else, whereas pimping is not legal ownership, but it's coercion, manipulation in order to corral the stable, for lack of a better term. But then there's some decision rights on the women as well to sign up to. I don't know. It's murky territory. Nevertheless, I want to hear you guys' thoughts, feelings, and perspectives in regards to that as well. Drop me them comments. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.